Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing well. This is week 8 of Introduction to Business Operations and Management. As if you remember from the last week, we have studied about the case studies of Coca-Cola and Google. And now in this class, we are also going to discuss some of the case study on Zara. Moving forward, these are the learning outcomes that we can study from the case study based on your experiences in your professional life. A recap of the last week, as I have said, we have discussed the case studies on Google, Coca-Cola, and Microsoft, in which you were able to identify their team building, their team management styles, their leadership styles, and how in that organization's teams works, and how the managers and leaderships are so concerned about the output that their teams produce in achieving the organizational goals. So in this week 8, we also have discussed the case studies on Zara. That is a very thorough and very interesting case study, and that includes most of the topics and the concepts that we have studied about business operations and their strategies. And these are the questions that have been asked from the students about after reading the case study. And this is the second case studies about Qantas Air Services that we have also studied, discussed in the class. The video is available on the slides. And these are the questions that have been asked from the students about the case study. And this is the summary of the learning outcomes that we have achieved after conducting that case studies in the class about Zara's and Qantas Air Services. And what we are going to do next week, in the next week, we have had a thorough revision sessions on professional discussion on different operational strategies and principles. So the next week, we will cover some of the recap of the previous lectures that we have covered in week 8, and some basic discussions on the relevant topics that student will be interested to discuss, and they want me to repeat those topics. So this is all from the week 8 of business operations and management.